All right, good black sheeple. It's MysterE, and I am back with the daily BS report. I've got the 514 Tarot, the black sheep, and this is our daily report number 142. I've also got the wisdom oracle of the black sheep, and our job is just to leave you a little bit better than we found you with a message. And today is a Libra new moon. Matter of fact, we're just about right on it. I'm in Colorado, United States. But we're going to ask the deck, the cards, Saint Germain, all of our highest angels and ancestors, anybody beaming with light to give us a message that'll leave us all a little bit better than we found it. Okay, so let's see the message today. Oh, first card out, 10 of daggers. Wow, look at that, the 10 of daggers, man. That is like both, well, let's see what else comes out. Right after that, we get the Queen of Wands. Master of, she's like, of her passion. She's gotten through life. She's seen a lot, the Queen of Wands. She's all about the natural medicine of the earth. 8 of Cups. Healing after a breakup card, when she ends it, when he ends it. Like going out and taking care of oneself. This can mean the ultimate betrayal. Then the 3 of Wands comes out upside down. How about that? And then the Empress. Major Arcana. So our first major arcana out's the Empress, the Divine Mother. And then the 5 of Pentacles, very much a change card. Kind of a messy situation, time to make some art. That's kind of what that's saying. It's like, man, when you get the urges to beat up on yourself, make some art. And this card came out, the Ace of Compassion, the Ace of New Earth. So we have 5 suits in our deck. The Ace of New Earth is our outcome. The center card, which all the other cards revolve around, is the 10 of Swords, 10 of Daggers in our deck. And so let's see where this goes. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the 9 of Daggers. Wow. So we got the 9 of Daggers on the bottom of the deck, and we got the 10 of Daggers in the center. How about that? That's 19 daggers. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So we've also got the Ace of Daggers here, if we're really going to do the math properly, which signifies a new way, a new clarity, something new coming in, but not, with this being the central read, this is the sort of, I've been stuck so many times in my life, I'm recognizing is the ego death card. And then we've got this one, which is the, wow, I don't even know what action to take right now. My mind is really cluttered, but things are becoming clear because I'm advancing towards the 10 of daggers, which the 10 would be to end the cycle. And this Libra new moon, we got a nice little 4 or 5 day period here where the new moon comes in. The astrology sets up very nicely for us to have, a beautiful start to the month. So the first wisdom card out is clearance. 12-step program is now 1 step, surrender. I feel like that's where we all are, really. I've noticed that the things that I do to manifest, the things that I do to stay happy, the things that I do to fulfill myself, those things are changing in their efficiency, effectiveness, and sort of like inspiration to me. Like everything's changing. But what this is saying is we've got to get really, really good. And I've been saying this ever since the pandemic happened. We got to get really good on clearing out our old stuff and make room for something new. We don't have time to go through a complicated 12-step program. No, our job right now is to surrender, and that's really what this guy's doing right there on the beach with the dagger stuck in him. I mean, he's given up his ego. The ego has served its purpose. All right, so for the Queen of Wands is lend a hand. Queens of Wands can also be a community card in that, you get that figure who has really learned how to master their desire in how they live life, go after life, and her message today is lend a hand. We've seen that. 8 of Cups now, standing at the base of Mount Shasta. Almost, that's interesting. That picture was taken of me 4 years ago, 3 years ago, right before the pandemic. I knew something big was coming. I had to get out there to go. And the 8 of Cups, there's nothing our holiness cannot do. So The Eight of Cups is signifying something changing in your lifetime, to go spend some time by yourself, or if you haven't, at least be by yourself and focus on there's nothing our holiness cannot do. Every person you've ever met is you. You are every person you've ever met. And so when we link up, sync up, become in community with the divine truth, is that we're all love. There's nothing our holiness cannot do, because we're putting together the most powerful creative force in the universe, which is love and compassion. So now for the Three of Wands, which is upside down. So that would say, do you see everyone is the card that goes with that. Do you see everyone? So he's upside down right now. Do you see everyone? So that's about your energy's not aligned. Your energy's not aligned, and what you need to do, and I don't mean you, but this is what the read is saying. It's like, it's interesting, that could almost come before, but it's about lining your energy up by seeing everyone as God. Every single one is divine. Every single, looking beyond the personality and the egos to see everyone. Do you see everyone? Do you see everyone is going to line your energy, bring you back to center. It's a really simple trick, It's like, no, I want to see everybody winning in my dream. I want to see everybody having fun in my dream, especially me and the people that I spend time with. And then we have the Empress that comes out, and the Empress is all about, creating a new reality. In our deck, she's a playful Empress. But an Empress is on a solid foundation, sitting on her throne. And so I think this is a call for a real established foundation in our femininity. In other words, our ways of compassion, our ways of education, our ways of safety, our ways of creativity. And prosperity, all these things need to have a more feminine element to it. We've got to align our energy with, something much greater than what we're experiencing in the 3D world, because the 3D world can let us down, and that's kind of what this is saying. The Empress is seeing perfection right now. She's saying, I know things are looking chaotic out there, but from my seat, from my perspective, things are just coming together. And then I didn't see it coming as anybody who ends up in a Five of Coins situation, and there's all of a sudden a bunch of mess, time to make art. I didn't see it coming. I've been really upset in my life about the changes that have happened. I had no idea the pandemic could really change the whole world like this, and I've seen everything change in my life. That can only start me out on a new journey of compassion, and that's follow your heart and be your power, is the message from the Ace of Compassion. So the ace always signifies something new, and the compassion is all about starting a new journey of compassion, to see what would happen if you followed your heart every single time. Follow your heart every single time. Follow your heart every single time. See where it goes. The card under that, which kind of came out, says, feel your blessings to receive. Feel your blessings to receive. On the bottom of the deck, I guess that one was on the top, but on the bottom is the offer forgiveness. What you give is what you receive. Forgive them, they know not what they do. Forgive them, they know not what they do. Every intercession we've had in our life, every misunderstanding, especially when the ego turns it against us or someone else and said, you did something wrong, or they did something wrong, or they owe me apology, or something like that. No, that's not what this is saying. Those are steps. What this is, the central focus of this read is saying, no, right now is surrender. Forgive everybody, for what they did not do. Maybe your ego says they did something, but you can change your mind about it. You can get involved in your community. You can get right with Mother Earth and lend a hand to some creative projects that are good. You can go spend some time by yourself, chant that mantra, there's nothing our holiness cannot do, and really practice it every single day, every single person. Wherever you are, every single person is God. Align your energy with the truth that everybody is exactly perfect the way they are, says the Empress. Not only is the world the people perfect in the world, but so is the world itself. Everything is perfect. And when we recognize everything as being perfect, then perfection allows itself to arise. Everything is connected at the most base level, with the exact same building blocks, these microscopic building blocks that are mostly air. You know, this is not a solid reality. You know, the suffering that you think you're having is not real. You can surrender and move past it very, 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 very quickly. The foundation, if your foundation is, you know, one of a trail where you've left some things in your rearview mirror that has got you, you know, grieving. And I think it's good. It's good to feel the grief. It's good to feel the grief. But what makes the grief go away? The grief goes away is when I forgive. Is when I forgive. I forgive myself, really. You know, I forgive all the others. I forgive everybody. And I simply choose to remember every circumstance in my life as leading me to my destiny. So there are some words that go with the 8 of New Earths on our outcome card, and they are: grateful I am for today. Divine orchestration takes charge of my life. Whatever I do, I am like a magnet, attracting all the things that bless and prosper me. I radiate love and goodwill in my thoughts, words, and deeds. I wish health and peace to all people, knowing the intelligence is agreeable with us all. I am now at peace with the past, present, and future. Miracles are happening, and yes, a miracle is happening for me today. All is provided for. Thank you. And if you'd like to screenshot that, there it is. Somewhere like that. Sorry about the light. Maybe we'll pop it up like this and go, there it is. Screenshot that, and you can have that prayer. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it, everybody. God bless.